Hi everybody, my name is Jo with Jo Wise Leadership, and today we're having a bit of a chat about what is right in front of you that you're not necessarily seeing. So I'm just going to wait for an audience to build. We're down at Willie this morning, but I'm just meeting a friend for brunch not far from here, so I thought I would do my Facebook Live from Williamstown this morning, and it's very lovely down here. The sun's shining, it's really bright, so I hope you can see me. The screen looks quite dark, but the sun is not in the best position, but I think we'll do okay. I've just got quite a quick one this morning because I am heading out for brekkie, but I just wanted to, good morning Luann, nice to see you. Nice to have love first thing in the morning. I can see there's a bunch of people on, but I can't see who you all are, so I apologise for that. Say hi when you come on. So this morning I wanted to speak to you about what's in front of us that we're not necessarily seeing. Hi Cam, nice to see you. The other morning I went to have my breakfast and I was out of peaches. Now, every single morning I pretty much have peaches and porridge for breakfast. So I grill up my peaches, they're really tasty in porridge. Hi Steph, nice to see you. But I realised when I went to get my peaches that I didn't have any, so I had to have blueberries instead, which is not something that I enjoy having in my porridge. Anyway, I had a couple of trainings that day, things were super busy, and when I went to bed that night I realised that I still didn't have peaches for my breakfast the next morning, and I was feeling a bit about that. So I made this nice plan where I was going to get up at like 6 o'clock in the morning and go and do some grocery shopping so that I could have my peaches for the week, and we really hadn't had a chance to do it before that. So went out, got up super early, got organised, went to do the grocery shopping so that I could get home before morning routine, and I could still take my son to school. And Luann said, isn't there a song, Peaches? Yeah, probably. I don't know, I just like them for brekkie. Anyway, so that nobody else was inconvenienced, I jumped up, got up early, jumped in the car to go down and get my peaches and the rest of the groceries. And when I went to turn on the car, it didn't turn over. The battery was flat. So that put an end on those plans. So went in, called the battery fixing guy, whatever his name is, and decided that, well, I wasn't going to be able to do grocery shopping anyway. So went inside, started doing a few things, went into the fridge and actually found that I had a whole bag of peaches in my fridge right there in front of me, on my eyes. And as I was sitting there, it was really interesting because, good morning, got people visiting this morning as we're sitting here. It was really interesting because as soon as I saw those peaches and I put them on the bench and I started making my brekkie, it was like popcorn going off in my head. I was like, pop. Everything happens for a reason. And I wondered where else this was playing out in my life. Where else was I not seeing something that was right in front of me, that was there the whole time? And I had a few realizations as I was cooking my brekkie that morning. And good morning, Leonie. And I kind of realized that, sometimes there are opportunities that are right in front of us that we're not seeing, that we're not leveraging. Sometimes there are ways that we can make things easier for ourselves that we don't leverage. So, good morning, Meryl. Good morning, Leonie. Nice to see you all. I'll see you soon, Meryl. There's opportunities there that we're not leveraging. There's things that could make things easier for us that we're not utilizing. There's things that are going to make us feel better that we're not doing. I know people talk about these things all the time. I know I need to exercise because it's going to make me feel better, but I just don't have time. I know I need to meditate, but I don't have time. There's opportunities there for us, for our careers, for our businesses, that sometimes we're just not taking. And it was so interesting having this peaches experience the other morning, because I've actually been able to get some clarity around some opportunities have been right in front of my nose all along, that I haven't been noticing, because sometimes I have an old habit that that pops up for me that I've talked about a couple of times on Facebook Live, which is making things harder than they need to be. And when we're high achieving, high performing women, we're used to working hard. Yeah, so sometimes that translates for us making things harder than they need to be. So going into the weekend, today it's Friday, going into the weekend, I want you to, I'm going to take a little bit more time today to sit down and have a look at what's right in front of me that I'm not seeing. And I think it would be a great idea for you to take a breath and do absolutely the same thing. And look, if you know you've got opportunities there, but you're having a bit of trouble seeing them, then I'm going to offer a one-on-one coaching session today, which I don't normally do offer one-on-one sessions, but I'm going to offer a one-on-one coaching session today. And for anybody that would like to take advantage of that, my normal price for coaching is about $500 an hour, but I'm going to offer that today for $159. So a massive discount for somebody that needs a bit of assistance seeing the opportunities that are right in front of their eyes, or if you've got an issue that you haven't been able to work through yourself. I work with high performing, results orientated women that are in the professional industries, and if you think there's something that I can do to help you, then send me a PM. I'm only offering one session, and it'll be on Monday and Tuesday next week. So have a great day. Take a little bit of time when you have your morning cup of tea this morning. Take a couple of breaths. Be a little bit quiet with yourself, like I always talk about. Take some breaths and see what opportunities are right in front of you that you haven't seen to make your career a little bit easier, or some opportunities where you can take advantage of stepping up that maybe you hadn't seen before. Have an amazing day. Hi John, nice to see you. Good morning Jenny. And I will look forward to seeing you on Monday. Goodbye.